loves. Okay, it is a Monday. It's Monday afternoon. I did get baby girl to art today. I just kind of, excuse me, I'm trying to catch my breath. I've just been taking it easy. I took it very easy yesterday. We did not make it to church yet again. I woke up and I thought it was like 9:30, and I told baby girl, I'm like, we're gonna make it. And she's like, Mama, it's 10:30. And I was looking at my watch and I had not changed time. So needless to say, we did not make it to church because we have to leave here at 10:30. So anywho's, because I'd been up all night long, could not sleep. So yeah, there you go. I did get to sleep last night, even though I'd slept near about all afternoon. I vowed I was going to just rest and chill, do what I needed to do in order to get baby girl to art today. And that is what we did. Alice Marie and Luke and Maddie did come yesterday evening. I finally woke up about 5, and Maddie had made the comment she was trying to let me get good rest before they had come over, and so when Luke had gotten off, they finally came and visited. And while they were here, excuse me, while they were here, the power had actually gone out. And goodness, excuse me, hold on one second. Sorry, the power had actually gone out. It was like 7:30. And he had called the power company to see how long it was going to take. And they said estimated time 10:30. And I was shocked Carol Beth did not have a hissy fit. She had a little lamp that she could, like a tap light type thing. And I'm looking at my camera. There we go. A tap light type thing. And so, and luckily I had Alice Marie in the dining room. Everybody else was in the den. Alice Marie and me were in the dining room looking for her toys. And luckily she was right in front of me because it was pitch black. I mean, pitch black in this house when they went out. And luckily I knew she was like directly in front of me. And I just very carefully bent down, picked her up. And I told her it was going to be okay. I said, it's fine. And I was right here. And she was fine. She didn't cry. She wasn't scared. She was good. And then when we got in the living room, where everybody had like cell phones and light, that's when she started crying. And I'm like, shoot, we should have stayed in the dark. My ear, I've got the splits of my ears, I don't know why. The splits of my ears have been bleeding. Don't know, can't tell you. I'm a weirdo. What are you going to do? And to everybody that have been sending good thoughts and prayers and just wanting to know how I'm doing, and here comes Fat Man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. I'm doing. So yeah. Do what you can do. I don't do what you can't. Does that make sense? Hey, Fat Man.
Hey, big girl, what's
Here
up?
Here comes Fat Man.
Hey, y'all. Fat Man here with Big Girl. Big Girl's entertaining y'all.
I don't know how entertaining I am. I figured I needed to do something. Don't run your hands through my hair. It's a good hair day.
I'd be getting in trouble about the hair.
We had no humidity today, so it didn't do its freest thing. It has been a perfect day. It was like a high of 72. We had a cool breeze. It has been sunshine. Had it been a glorious day.
Oh yeah.
It has been wonderful. I just have kind of started this vlog, so sorry I didn't do this morning. Moving slow. It's Monday morning. We move slow. I was going to do chicken and stuffing and veggies. And like I said, it was 72 and sunny and nice, and it was just a little bit too warm for chicken and stuffing. Doesn't that sound just too heavy? Say yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
The honest truth is, I'd stretched out once me and Carol Beth got home from art. I stretched out because sitting there waiting on her in those uncomfortable chairs, my back and leg just, once we got home, I laid across the bed. I never did go to sleep, but I did stretch out and lay across. So when Fat Man got home, he went and visited his mom. She is not doing good at all. But he had let me know that he was going to be a little late. He was going to go by and visit her. And so, he saw me laying there. He's like, don't worry about getting up. We'll figure it out. And I'm like, well, I could make the chicken sandwiches I was supposed to have made yesterday. I was going to make yesterday, and we didn't make them. So, there you go. So that's what we're having tonight for supper. The chicken sandwiches I did not make yesterday, we're having tonight. That and chips. So there you go. Tomorrow night we'll have tacos. I never did brown up that hamburger meat. Brown up that hamburger meat yesterday. Like I said, I didn't want to overdo or do anything yesterday. I just kind of laid around. I'd overdone it Saturday. Like I said, I'm going to do rest. Tomorrow I'm going to, my only goal is to brown up hamburger meat, get it sorted. And then, I was going to say possibly make up the chicken pot pies. But I really need to run to Dollar General maybe and get some disposable pie pans. That, and we're like the rest of the people, I'm on the hunt for either rubbing alcohol or hand sanitizer. Womp womp. Yeah. We've got a little bit. I found like little bottles like this that we had, but nothing, nothing around home. But I used to have like this huge bottle, like the Sam's bottle. When I first found out I had the CVID, and it would be like flu season or whatever. Anytime anybody came to the house, they had to, one of my blood tests came back that my immune system is like way off wonky. Like way off wonky. So yeah, lovely, huh? So I put a call in too, and I actually go see my rheumatologist Wednesday, so I'm going to ask him what it means. And then I've also got to call into my infusion nurse of what does this mean. So, because one is my thyroid's off, one is my heart rate is off, and one is my immune system is like way off. It shows I'm suffering from a severe infection. Yeah, so there you go. Alright, so I'm going to take this chicken out, and we're going to eat supper. There goes Lucky Kitty. Hey Hines, okay, today finds me, it is Tuesday. It is 10:30ish, 10:40ish. Been up for a while. I am sweating like nobody's business. Yeah, I'll be alright. I did sweep the kitchen floor, the living room floor, and the dining room floor. Yeah, and I mopped them. Yeah, I'm not supposed to sweep, I'm not supposed to mop, but you know what? When the CDC wants to shut you down, that's not why I shouldn't joke about that. I guess I shouldn't joke about that. We do not have the Kenora. Yeah, no. Yeah, I am working on, because we are at home until this afternoon. Carol Beth and I have a late appointment to get prescription refills and to get her back checked. Oh, excuse me. And then Becca has a very late dentist appointment to get her impression fitted for her denture. So, we're going to do that today. I never did get my hamburger meat browned up yesterday, so that's on my list. I need to thaw out a pack of cooked chicken for supper tonight. We're going to do chicken and ground beef tacos. I never did get waffles made up. That's like down on the list. And then Fat Man's breakfast biscuits. I still have not made those. And then I've got those pie crust. I wanted to, excuse me, make chicken pot pies. I did find a wonderful recipe, and I will link, excuse me, I will link it down below. My pie crusts are dated, use them by the 15th, which is Sunday. I still need to get some disposable pie pans. So I can do that. I thought about running to Dollar General, which is just right up the street, and getting some. Or on our way tomorrow. Like I said, we've got to go to UAB tomorrow. I'm so sorry. My cup is leaking. We've got to go to UAB tomorrow to the rheumatologist. I don't know. Part of me is almost, and I did dream about, they just decided to put me in, and I'm like, admit me. Just admit me. Admit me to the hospital until you know what's going on. But then again, I don't want to be there just in case anybody has the you-know-what. Which they don't, but my luck. One of my blood tests did come back wonky. I think I told y'all that maybe. My heart rate was really low. My thyroid was way off. And one of my IgG levels. And it's not because I get IVIG. This is showing like a very bad infection. I mean, it was like up there. Either a very bad infection or, and it even said like could be a sign of MS, but my brain MRI did not show anything about MS. So I'm not worried about that part. But with the way that I've just been feeling and doing and breathing and all, I'm wondering, but they've got me on antibiotics right now, so I don't know if it's that the antibiotics just aren't strong enough or what's going on. Anywho, all that being said, I need to run up this hamburger meat, get out some chicken. We're going to do this today. We are going to do this. I'm going to be a full-fledged member of society today. Hey, I got the floor swept and mopped. One boy. And the whole, I've been debating about just seeing how much it would cost to have someone come in and just do my floors. Just, even just once a week, just come in and do my floors. And then again, there's part of me, why should I? A, we can't afford to pay anybody. I mean, we seriously can't afford to pay anybody. B, there are 3, well, Carol Beth can't sweep. There are 2 other grown adults in this house that could sweep and mop. So why should I pay someone? But then again, they both work very hard at what they do. So, and that's why I feel bad of, I'm just sitting around, I'm doing nothing. I should be able to do this stuff. And then that's when my therapist and my doctors and everybody is all like, don't you feel bad. You do what you can do, and don't feel bad about the things you can't do. It's beyond my control. And that was the way my therapist put it, because I mean, I just started squalling because I can't do the things I need to do. Take care of my house, take care of my family, take care of Carol Beth. And I feel like I'm a failure. I feel like I'm letting them down. I'm not doing my job. My job has always been mom. Mom includes cleaning the house, cooking the meals, taking care of whatever needs to be taken care of, being chauffeur, being nurse, being cook, being the cleaner, all those. What was it they'd said? They'd figured up if you are a stay-at-home mom, you should actually get paid. I think last time I heard and remembered, it was like $190,000 a year. Where's my check? Where is my check? I have put 30 years into this job, people. So I need back payers. A retirement blanket. Excuse me. And then the Social Security office said that I did not have enough work credits to qualify for disability. Oh, I've worked. I had 3 kids under 3, all of them in cloth diapers. Yeah, or training pants, all at one time. Come on now. I worked. Okay? We had a farm. We raised our own food. Chickens, cows, veggies. Oh, yeah. I've killed chickens before. Oh, yeah. That man wouldn't do it. He'd hide around the corner of the house. Are you done? Are you done? One time I told him, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. And right when he turned the corner of the house, I chopped his head off. He's like, remind me not to ever make you mad. I had to tell y'all more about farm living. Anywho. I finally got my printer to print part of the directions for my make-ahead chicken pot pies. I'm going to write down the ingredients and kind of go from there. I'm going to go ahead and start browning up my hamburger meat, getting out my chicken for supper. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Okay, I don't know why I didn't look this up before. Yeah, it'll be alright. I was wondering about on my pie crust. Like I said, I got the Aldi. It's like Pillsbury. The boxed pie crust, the 2 count. I mean, they're just like Pillsbury. It's probably made by Pillsbury. If you know anything about Aldi, a lot of their stuff is actually manufactured by the name brand stuff, and it's just put, anywho's, 79 cents. Come on now, 79 cents. But the use-by date is March 15th. And I was wondering, I'm like, crap, I'm going to have to really kind of get cranking and going of getting these made and in there. And I don't have my pie tins, and I'll have to cook up some more chicken because I don't have enough chicken made. And I'd asked on my Aldi Facebook group, could you freeze it? Well, I still haven't gotten an answer. And I thought, while I'm in here cooking, I've got to go get pie pans and this, that, and the other. And then it occurred to me, ask Google. Google knows everything. Google's a smart heifer, you know what I'm saying? Can you freeze Pillsbury pie crust? Well, if you can freeze Pillsbury, then you can freeze Aldi. Come on now. Freezable for up to 2 months if placed in freezer before the use-by date printed on the package. Bring crust to room temperature. If crust are refrigerated, let pouches stand at room temperature 15 minutes or microwave on defrost 10 to 20 seconds. So, I can freeze them. If I don't get my pie crust, and if I don't, you know, get a chance to make my freezer meals, it'll be okay. And that way I can, if I figured if I can freeze them, I'm going to swing back by there and buy a ton more. If they've got them, I am going to buy them. And that will be for quiche, that will be for chicken pot pies, that will be for, you know, cherry pie, that will be for apple pie, that will be for any kind of backup plan that I need. My ear, like I said, my ear keeps bleeding. That'd be alright. But yeah, so I'll go by there and whew, it'd be alright. Yeah, even if I got like 24 of them, it'd be $20. It'd be $18.96. And then tax would be like $2. It'd be about $20. 20 bucks for 24 of them. Yes, ma'am. I could do pizza pie. I could do, yeah. Oh, strombolis. Fried pies. Oh my God, fried pies. If you're from the South, you know what I mean when I say a fried pie. Give me a good old fried apple pie and I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend anyway. We all heifers. Y'all my friends. Excuse me. Alright. Procrastination. Procrastination at its finest, y'all. And I don't know what I'm procrastinating for. I've done the worst part. I've done my floors. I'm procrastinating. I need to brown up this hamburger meat. I need to go and thaw at least one thing of my chicken, my pre-cooked chicken, that rotisserie chicken that I'd gotten. And then I've got one thing of cooked hamburger meat I need to go ahead and use out of the freezer. I want to use it instead of the fresh that I'm fixing to brown up because it's been in there longer. It needs to be used first. Always use your oldest first and then put your freshest in. So let me get this browned up. I'm going to go ahead and get those out so they can kind of be thawing before we leave for this afternoon. I'll probably put them in my crock pot on warm and just kind of let them be kind of doing. I'll probably put just a little bit of salsa in with them and a little bit of my taco seasoning and just kind of let them do them warm in my crock pot. Okay, and as I am browning this hamburger meat, I am not going to season it. Oh, I'm not going to season it with anything because I don't know if I'm going to be using it for Mexican. I don't know if I'm using it for spaghetti. I don't know if I'm using it for hamburger helper, sloppy joes, whatever. Now if I had bell pepper and onion and maybe some celery, I would go ahead and kind of brown that in with it. That is like a good base for any and all. It's a way of stretching it. It's a way of seasoning it. That is just a good season for any way that you want to use hamburger meat. Yeah. The only thing I have a little bit of onion, and I was going to save it for, what the candies was I going to save it for? I need it for something. I don't need it for, I might use a little bit for tacos tonight. I don't need it for my sloppy joes. I don't need it for my fish. Chili, I'm going to use some. I don't need it for my chicken pot pies. Yeah. It is hit and miss on onion people around here. I like onion, it don't like me. That man likes onion, it don't like him. But we do like it. Becca loves onion rings. We all love onion rings except Carol Beth. Oh my gosh, the other day at the Hog Rock barbecue when we took Brian out, we had gotten one big basket of onion rings to share. And oh my sweet hannies, we could have made a meal right there off of them onion rings. I tell you what, them was good. Okay, so my battery's flashing at me. I need to let y'all charge up. And I'm going to be browning up this hamburger meat. But like I said, I'm going to be browning it with no seasoning. I'm looking for my cable. I don't know what I done with y'all. Alright, let me get y'all charging. Okay, 2 quick things on browning up my hamburger meat. One, and I've showed this back on one of my older videos, so if you're a newer viewer, this will be, yeah. Invest in you one of these. I know a lot of people have like the Pampered Chef one. Walmart, what was it? $3.88. Walmart. Your crap can even be like partially frozen. It's gonna break it up. Yes, I call it my musher. Yeah, but it does your hamburger meat like that. And you can actually break it up, and it is wonderful. Well worth. And it will do chicken this way. It will shred any kind of meat. If you have like partially frozen cheese, take that to it. It'll break it up. The only kind of storage bags that I do have are bags, squirt bags, to put this in is storage bags. And I usually like putting, if it's going in the freezer for a while, I will use freezer bags. I don't have freezer bags, so I am going to have to double bag. Yeah, if you're going to be putting it in your freezer for any length of time and you do not have freezer bags, double bag your crap. Because if you don't, even though it's Ziploc brand, if you don't, it's going to get freezer burned. I'm going to go ahead and tell you from experience, it's going to get freezer burned. Now, also, this was 2 of those kind of big packs from Aldi. Not the biggest pack. They only sell like the 73 whatever in the big bags. So I did 2 of the 80, 85 whatever. The 85 whatever. I didn't want as much fat in it. I couldn't splurge and get the real good kind, so we do the medium. The El Cheapo just has too much gristle for, yeah, our liking. Oh my gosh. Oh, my sweet handies. So, anywhoozles. What was I going to say? Oh, I am hoping I can get 5 packages. Out of the 2 packs that I bought, I'm hoping I can get 5 meals, 5 quart bags, and it's not going to be full bags. Like I said, if it is for a hamburger helper or anything like that, I will not put near as much. You know, if I'm a little shy of a pound, it's okay. Sloppy Joes, I try to have a little bit more. Hamburger helper you can stretch. without as much meat as it calls for. Sloppy joes and tacos, you need the meat. Do you see what I'm saying? If it's got something like pasta to kind of bulk it up, you can get by without. Crap, what was I going to say? Spaghetti. You don't have to have a true 1 pound thing of meat to do spaghetti. Yeah, chili. You don't have to have a 1 pound thing to do chili. So, I am hoping, because mine was, it was almost 2.5 pounds on one and 2.5 pounds on the other. So that's 5 pounds. So I am going to work it out. I am just taking the way I'm going to drain this. Again, my husband's plumber. The #1 cause of clogged sinks is grease going down your drain. So, this is, I mean, see all that grease? Even though this was the good medium grade, do you see all that grease? I do not want that going down my drain. So I'm going to take my colander, and I've got a bowl, and I'm going to have it like that, and I'm just going to start spooning off. Yeah, my colander's got a little handle to it. I don't know if I can pour this without making a big mess. Maybe if I come to me. Oh, I don't know if I can hold that one-handed or not. You do not want any of that grease going down your drain. Oh, Lord, just don't let me drop it now. Alright. That is the way you do that. Now, I am just going to let this kind of, you can hear, I mean, you can see it dripping. Look at all that. So I'm just going to kind of let this sit here and drip and do its thing. I've even taken, before I get ready to bag it up, I will kind of rinse it off just a little bit. Some people think, ew, why do you rinse your... I'd seen it on like an Oprah thing or a Food Network thing or something. Anywho, you can rinse it off. Yeah. So I'm going to get my bags ready. It has got to completely cool before I can do anything with it. And like I said, I'll double bag it. I'm going to mark it as just ground beef. And yeah, it'll be ready to go in my freezer. This is, yeah, what I drained off. And like I said, I just let my colander sit in this bowl and let it drain. You need to make sure that your colander is high up enough that the bottom is not touching the grease. Does that make sense? Because if it does, then all it's doing is just sitting in its own grease. Went ahead and took out my already frozen hamburger meat that I had in there before. It's just got frost on the outside. It's not freezer burn. And then here's a pack of that cooked chicken. I got to thinking about what I'm going to do is I've got one of those 3 slot, excuse me, I've got one of those 3 slot like slow cooker things. I'll have to go get it here in a minute. But I'm going to put my chicken in one, my hamburger meat in the other, and some refried beans in the other one. Probably before we go. And I'm just going to have them all on warm. And by the time we get home, we'll be good to go. All I have to do is heat up the taco shells and then heat up the tortillas. Yeah, couldn't be simpler. Okay, it was some kind of scam telling me that they were going to cut off my Verizon account unless I gave them my PIN number, phone number, that type. If they called me, they ought to have my phone number. And if they're Verizon, they really ought to have my phone number. Come on now. Think, people, think. Alright, what I'm going to do, like I said, I've got my grease bucket. I've got my bowl. I'm going to be very careful. I don't know if I can get it to where... Yeah. And then this is my 3 thingamabob I was talking about. First, we're going to try very carefully of doing this. Without being a weeble wobble. Whoa. Weeble wobble. Weeble, weeble, weeble wobble. Like I said, and just it seals up and you can't smell it. Awesome. And I just keep it underneath, at the very bottom up underneath my sink. And once it's full, we take it to the recycle thing and get a new container. Boom, there you go. Wonderful program that the city started. It's amazing. When we lived down at the farm, we had a septic tank. And that is what, yeah, kid you not, that is what ruined our septic tank. We had to have it, we were supposed to have it pumped out like every 5 years. Anywho, whenever we got ready to have it pumped out, it was solid, like solid block. And it wasn't poop, it was grease. Yeah, grease. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just rinsing this off. I need to get one of the girls to come and unload the dishwasher. I'm just going to rinse this thing off. I hardly ever use it. More so around like holidays. Whenever we would host Sunday dinners at our house, this is how we would do Sunday dinners if it was our turn to host. We don't do that anymore. Goodness. I'm just going to kind of rinse. I got to watch our time. We've got appointments we've got to head to. I'm going to take one of these. Honey, I've been looking everywhere for these juggers. Can't find these, can't find hand sanitizer. Knitting. Alright. So, I've got that cleaned off. Whenever we do get ready to go, we're good to go. I'm just going to kind of pop it over here. My stove top is still kind of warm. Need to wash that. So, we will be good to go here in a little bit. Okay, we are getting ready to go to the doctor and get refills and get Kerberos back checked. And then Becca has a dentist appointment. Like I said, we're going to be running super late this afternoon. So, I'm taking my frozen chicken and then my frozen ground beef. And I usually try, in fact, that's what I did this time with that I did freeze. I try to freeze it flat. My light has gone out in here, so if I keep moving y'all around, it's because I'm trying to find the best light. Yeah. But because we are leaving, we're going to have to leave here about 2:15, 2:20, something like that, and we aren't going to get back. Her dentist appointment until 4:30. But I want supper like done by the time we get home. And I could just kind of heat this up whenever we get back. But I think what I'm going to do, I don't want it drying out. I don't want it to burn. I am putting it on warm. And I was going to use a little bit of our taco seasoning anyway. Like I said, we get this at Sam's. It's only like $3 or $4. And it will last. I mean, like last. We don't like ours too seasony. If you really and truly ever go to a true Mexican restaurant, have you ever noticed like their tacos and stuff really and truly don't have a taco seasoning mix packet thing to it? Yeah, it's just more just ground beef. It doesn't really have the seasoning like, you know, that comes in the taco boxes. But I do like a little bit of the flavor. So I never really use those little packets. If I do, I only use half. And usually if I do ground beef, I don't do the chicken. But I figured, you know, why not? We've got it. We've got tortillas. We've got shells. We've got chips. I'm just going to kind of divide this between the two. And as it thaws out, it's going to make some liquid too. So you got to think about it that way. And I'm just kind of dividing this between the two. So, and I've got it on just warm. Close that up and close that up. I have this one off. I think in here, I am just going to go ahead, or I just might wait until we get back. I don't know. I was going to do some refried beans. I thought, and once we get back, I could do that. I was going to say I could do some Spanish rice. I know before I've left a recipe for taco rice. And that is a great way of stretching your meat, stretching your meal. You add rice, you add beans, you add the meat, you just keep adding the stuff. And you can freeze it. Taco rice is wonderful to freeze. We've made enchiladas, we've made tacos, we've made burritos, we've made taquitos. Taco salad casserole. Taco rice is wonderful. And I'll try to see if I can find that vlog or that video. If not, I will definitely leave the recipe link down below as well. But so I can do my refried beans when we get back. I've got these. Yeah. Whenever they were on sale at Aldi for 55 cents a can, Big Mama went ahead and stocked up, or so I thought. And now that I'm looking, I only have 4 cans left. Yeah, I only have 4 cans left. So, right, Raggy. And I'm debating about if I want 1 can or 2. I usually do 2. But, like I said, I've noticed now that Brian's been gone, we can kind of make things stretch a little bit further. Yeah, yeah. Last night we had those chicken sandwiches, and Fat Man had two. I had one. I think Carol Beth had two. Becca didn't eat any. I think maybe she ate one today. And then Carol Beth had the leftover today for lunch. So, but yeah, yeah. So, I will probably do some Mexican rice. And really and truly, I don't have Mexican rice. You just take your normal rice, whatever kind of rice you like. This is that parboil. And you add, I need to stock up on some tomatoes too. Add diced tomatoes, a little bit of your taco mix, the seasoning packet, or salsa. I've got that salsa I talked about. So I'll probably add, if this is not spicy hot, it says mild. So we'll give her a taste and see. And if it's real spicy, we'll just go with the tomatoes in the rice. But that is how you do Mexican Spanish rice. Just use your normal rice and add tomatoes. And then a little bit of salsa or taco seasoning. And boom, Spanish rice. Yeah. Or you can use Rotel if you like the Rotel. I can't ever do anything too spicy. Me and the girls just don't like it. Fat Man does, and he can add hot sauce or whatever. If I had jalapenos, he would add that to it. Yeah, yeah. So, but we're getting ready to go to doctors and dentists and all the fun things. I've just been kind of taking it easy this afternoon. Like I said, I did get floors swept and mopped this morning. Yeah, yeah. Got my hamburger meat browned up and in the freezer. That was a win. And I've got supper in the hot pots. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm glad I remembered this jigger. Yes. Yes. So I'm going to take my thermos with me. I've got to remember to, at some point this week, maybe next week, because this week is just, every time I say that it's going to be an easy week, crap happens. Life happens. Things happen. Yeah. Anywho, I want to set up my Cricut and get some vinyl sheeting, and I want to practice. I figure if I screw up on mine, I'm screwing up on mine. It's not like I'm screwing up on anybody else's. But still don't have my storage cart done. Yeah, haven't put that together yet. Have not broken up my sewing machine yet. I did start looking at my trim and some of my onesies that I bought. Oh, that's just the shirt. I was looking for a onesie. Any hoozles. Yeah. I'm getting some trim on the booty. The booty. Yeah. What are you gonna do? And then I wanted to see about making, I think that for my Alice Marie. Let's see, does it go up to? Yes. It does. I was going to say, does it go up to a 2. Yeah. Okay. That'll be alright. So, I'm getting my crew ready. We're going to be going here in just a second. And then we'll get back home. Okay, we have made it home. Becca's got her appointment to get her, the final, well, no, not the final thing. Her actual extractions done and her dentures in. Yay! So she will have that done the 25th. So if y'all could pray for baby girl, we would greatly appreciate it. Yeah. So, and she has done so good. Not to jinx it or anything, but she has done amazing so far with all the extractions and everything that they have done. And she's been Johnny on spotlight going back to work like the next day. So just pray that that happens this time. Yeah, because she's not going to have like a day off. Luckily, where she's working now is not near physically as demanding as where she was. So that's a blessing. Because she'll actually have it like done that one afternoon, and she'll have to go back to work like the next day. Yeah. So just pray that she can do that. Supper, like I said, I've got it in this 3. I just have got home and put my refried beans in. I've got it on, I've got it on high. Here's our chicken. See, it soaked up all that water that I put in there with the seasoning. There's the hamburger meat. It soaked up the water. So, and I just kind of shredded my chicken a little bit better. I bumped them to low. It was on warm, and I bumped it till I moved it up. Moved it up to low. Got our rice going. It is starting to boil now, so I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit, and I'm gonna add the lid, and it does for 20 minutes. So the only other thing I need to do, because the lettuce is already done, because remember, what are we going to do? We're going to use our salad. We got a salad mix kit. Yes, we're going to pick the one with the 9th. What is today? The 10th? So yeah, we'll use this one. And we have got the little grape tomatoes. I'm just going to put them on the table just like this in the little container that they came in. Yeah, I love them so much. I've just been eating them straight out of the little container. And then I've got the mozzarella cheese. I'm just going to put some of it in a bowl. And that is going to be... throw that away. That is going to be how we roll with supper tonight. So, we're getting there. All I got to do, open this up, put it in a container, put some cheese in a container. We're just waiting on the rice. Becca unloaded dishes for me. I need to load these. These are from morning dishes and afternoon dishes. I need to load that. Hey, puppies. Hey, puppies. Hey, Mama.
Fat Man is here. What's up? How y'all doing? Fat Man been out doing. Hey, big girl.
Hey, Fat Man.
What's up? Good hair day, big girl.
It is a good hair day.
Your pot's making noises.
It's sizzling. Sizzling. Yeah. So, oh, I've got to get my shells. It won't take them long to heat up at all. I'm just going to spread them out on the pan and then wrap up my tortillas. I like chicken tortilla. I like the hamburger meat on my taco shell. I thought about doing baked taco shells. The baked tacos. Have y'all seen the baked tacos? You go ahead and you actually put your hamburger meat in your shell and you put cheese in it and then you put it in the oven, and that's how you heat up your shell. You heat it up with the meat and the cheese. I have done that before and it is really good. But oh no, some of my shells are broken. Don't you hate that? Oh, and I get really disheartened if you open them up and they're all broke. We are going to pray that that is not the case. We've got one broken, 2 broke, 3. Oh no. Okay, we just have the 3 out of the 12. I was going to do 3. Y'all, I tell you what. Oh, you got to go to a good grade school to learn that. Miss Carter's rolling over in her grave, bless her heart. I love Miss Carter. She was the best teacher. Her and Miss Farmer. Love Miss Farmer's class. She's the one that taught me about beavers and made my family laugh at me so. They were evil. Not Miss Farmer, my family. Not my family, yeah. My brother, my sisters, yeah, my mom. Not my grandmama. My grandmama told them to leave me alone. And that's when she would, yeah, don't you pay no attention to them. They're just mad because they ain't as smart as you. So, yeah. Alright. And it's 10. I'm going to go ahead and heat them all up. Because if everybody does 2, Fat Man will probably do more than 2. So, go ahead and heat them all up. And Miss Becca's already talking about she knows what she wants for her birthday. She's wanting a 29th to be her birthday. She wants breakfast casserole and a jump cake. So she is going to make it easy on this mama. Because I can certainly do breakfast casserole. And I can certainly make her a jump cake. Yes. So I'm going to let my rice finish up. I want those. Get ready to do. I haven't turned it on yet. So we're getting there. I'm going to load these dishes. Yeah. Okay, I let that man try the salsa. And he's like, oh, it's got a bite. Try it if you want to. And I could smell it. But I tried it. It took my breath away. He's just sitting here eating it by a spoon. It's good. I'm like, no. It's hot. So anywho, it did have a good flavor. It is just really hot. So there you go. I did add the diced tomatoes to my rice. This is what you're gonna look like. And then if you've got like a mild enough salsa, or if you go to Aldi and you get the restaurant style mild, just know that it's really not mild, it's hot. Yeah, it's hot. Now on this rice, if I wanted to, I could add the taco seasoning. And I might add just a smidgen, just to kind of give it that little bit of flavor. Since I'm not adding a salsa, I got some cloves down in there. I'm going to go about like that. Just to kind of give it a little bit of a Mexican flavor. Stir that in. I've got the tortillas in the oven. I've got the taco shells heating up. So, but on days that you know you're going to be out and about, think of those quick, easy meals. And this is where having your meat pre-cooked will save you. Like I said, I already had that meat, you know, pre-cooked. And so I literally took it out of the freezer like around lunchtime, and I did not put it on until like 1:30. I know, yeah, about 1:30. Put it on warm, and we were good to go. My refried beans, I have to heat them up another way, because even on high, we ain't getting there. Yeah, we ain't getting there. So I gotta come up with a plan.